In this video, we'll look at the process for how employees request time off. The Benefits Request and Approval module, IPS APP, is required. Note that in the context of the TimeIPS system, the term benefits always refers to some type of paid time off allocation. Navigate to the left pane main menu. Near the top, click on the My Benefits Request, or simply click on My Benefit Request from the TimeIPS main page. From the My Benefits Request screen, employees can schedule a time off or vacation request under the Request Benefit Time section. Check the number of hours they have accrued and have available under the Current Levels section, or check the status of a time off request by looking under the Pending Requests and/or Reviewed Request sections. A request can be submitted for the current day, retroactively, or for a time months or even years into the future. Before requesting time off, it's probably a good idea to check and see if you have enough accrued time to cover the request and if any other employees are already scheduled to be out of the office that day. To view your accrued benefit time, scroll down to the Current Levels table. In this example, the employee has 250 hours of sick time and 250 hours of vacation time available. Keep in mind, in the case of requests made for a future time, employees may not yet have a sufficient number of hours accrued when the request is made, but as time goes by, they end up with a sufficient amount of accrued time before their scheduled vacation. To see if other employees are scheduled off for the same day you'll be requesting, click on the Benefits Calendar icon. Select the date range you need to review, then click the Update Calendar button. Or to scroll through a month-by-month view, click on the forward or back arrows on the calendar. Using the legend, we can see that a red dash indicates a request that is pending approval. A green check mark indicates a time off request that has been approved. A yellow star indicates days that are scheduled holidays. To submit a new benefit request, return to the My Benefit Request page. If the window is collapsed, click on the plus sign next to the Request Benefit Time to expand the window. Now, let's enter the date and time of our request, the type of benefits we want to use, and the amount of hours requested. Employees will also have the option to add a note. First, click in the Date field to select the effective date and start time of the request. This field always defaults to the current date, but you will notice when you click on the date, a calendar for the current month pops up. The arrows on either side of the calendar can be used to navigate forward and backward through the months and/or years, allowing you to select the specific date you want off, or you can simply type the date into the field. Now, once we have selected the date, we want to use the drop-down menu to select the type of benefit to be used for this request. If you have set up subclasses or comp time, those will be available here for selection. If job tracking has been set to allow or require for this benefit, select the job this time off is to be tracked against. Next, we need to enter the number of hours for this request. Again, simply click in the Hours field and type in the number of hours for the request. If we want to include a note to be forwarded with this request, that can be typed into the Notes field. If departments have been set up, you will have the option to designate a department. To submit the request, click either the Save or the Split and Save button. The Save button will immediately save the request and submit it for the start of the review process. Using the Split and Save allows hours for the request to be spread across multiple days. This option should always be used for requests that are in excess of 8 hours, or that will span multiple days. A pop-up window will ask if the time should be split by 8-hour workdays or by schedule. Select the appropriate option, and another window displays showing distribution of the requested hours, the days of the week, and calendar dates, along with the number of hours for each day. Click Submit to confirm or verify the hours distribution. When we click Confirm, the request is saved and submitted for the start of the review process.